Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about one of my favorite housewives, Karen Huger, who was just recently on Watch What Happens Live, and she has her new show that just debuted on Bravo. It's a two-part series, but she's still doing the damn thing, and she's shading the hell out of the Real Housewives of Potomac cast. She's also revealing which co-stars supporting her, and she's talking about bringing a Succession spinoff to Bravo. She's also teasing a little bit about season 7. So we have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's do the damn thing.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Karen Huger, the grande dame herself from the Real Housewives of Potomac, thanks to Reality Blurb, is ready for her and her family's close-ups as the OG snags the first ever Real Housewives of Potomac two-part spinoff show, which is titled Karen's Grande Dame Reunion. The show revolves around Karen returning to the Surry County adjacent town of Henrico, Virginia, where her family reunites to delve into their history and the future fate of the family estate. That would be the 80-acre wooden farm, calling it a story of succession. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight online, Karen sounded off on the show and its potential. She said, "I thought this was brilliantly done, giving a powerful message at a very important time in this country, sharing this conversation about Black history when we're often encouraged not to talk about it right now." Karen also said the timing could not have been more perfect. And my family and I are honored to share our struggle about how we got here. And I thank Bravo for being that platform that allowed me to shine the light on Black history in my family. It's a powerful story. If you guys didn't catch the first part of her two-part spinoff, it really is, it's amazing to watch the history that where Karen comes from, her family is also very entertaining. I don't know if this would have necessarily made it into a 10 to 14 episode series, but I'm kind of curious too, when producers or Bravo, whether they went to her for this or she went to them, because Candy Burris just talked about this in a recent interview. She's like, listen, I pitch shows to Bravo all the time. Some of them get picked up, some don't. Some of my co-stars get upset with me because I'm getting spinoff shows, but really Todd and I are sitting back and we're the ones pitching them. So if you want a spinoff, you need to pitch it. That makes me wonder, is Karen pitching her show or did Bravo come to her? And were they anticipating a longer series and there wasn't enough content? Or did they completely anticipate just doing a two-part series this whole time? I have questions. Karen says that like most families, they all have secrets and some of the moments get dark and ugly, but she makes sure to mention that family is blood. Family is blood, Karen told the outlet. We can love each other, we fight, we disagree, but we always have blood with us, just forgiving each other and working it out. Now, we also saw Karen's daughter, Raven Huger, and it looked like she enjoyed being a part of the show, especially being able to learn about her family's long history and where she came from. When Raven came on and she was doing the confessionals with her mom and she's like, "I'm back," I actually really enjoyed seeing the mother-daughter dynamic because in the past on Potomac, we don't always see a lot from the kids, and Raven went off to college and her kids were out of the house. Karen's kids were out of the house. So we didn't get as much from them. Not like seeing Giselle having these sit-down conversations with her daughters, or I guess maybe Dr. Wendy Osefo, because we don't see a lot from Ashley Darby, only because she has little babies. We see her babies with her, but you don't get those conversations. But how can you, it's not that time yet. You see what I'm saying? So I am enjoying seeing Raven. There's moments that are certainly disheartening and an ugly part of history to look at, but nonetheless needed to be viewed and needed to be seen and discussed. She added to that, so it was really important for me because knowing who I am now and where I come from, I'm all the more powerful in my moving forward and so grateful that I had this opportunity. We just had such a good time and you can see it. Raven said, this is coming from Raven, Karen's daughter. We always are poking fun. Each other's always, everybody has something to say. We're poking fun at each other. And it's just a wild time when we're all in the same room and in the same house together. Even though I love that Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live was throwing a little bit of shade at Karen Huger because he's like, you're supposed to be the ambassador of Surry County, but you're not staying in Surry. And she's like, listen, we're trying to get Surrey to that place. And he's like, okay, well, doesn't that kind of look bad? And she's like, no, Andy, no, it doesn't. And I love the way she handles the questions, because some people would ask the same question, especially after she filmed her little ad, whatever it was, promo for Surrey County last season. And when she filmed it, she was filming it in Potomac. And Andy asked her, why would you film like an ad for Surrey County in Potomac? Does that make sense? And she's like, yes, it does, because I did it that way. Okay. Of course, Mom Karen couldn't let the interview get away without throwing some shady comments at the Real Housewives of Potomac, her Real Housewives of Potomac co-stars. Karen said that even though she considers her co-stars to be friends and sometimes family, she can put them in timeout as long as she wants to. Real Housewives of Potomac, they're my friends. I can put them in timeout for as long as I want to. Hello, as long as necessary. However, she also admits that she has gotten some support from her Potomac ladies, and she made sure to let them know that they can thank her anytime for their success on the show. I love that. I love a good shady dig. Okay, she said, I've got huge support from Mia Thornton. Dr. Wendy Osefo has also supported me, and that's what I focus on. And actually, Ashley Darby absolutely is super proud of me, and that means a lot to me. But those who don't have anything to say, I think that's best that they keep that to themselves, because it's not necessary, because it's not going to stop the Karen Huger train. Because let's talk about this. When I do well, Real Housewives of Potomac will do well. So when I open a door, perhaps another one of my colleagues can walk through that door. So you're welcome. Love it. Filming for season 7 of The Real Housewives of Potomac, well, we know it's begun. And although Karen didn't divulge very much about what's been going on and what's been happening with the ladies while filming this new season, she is optimistic, as rumors of feuds have been circling the blogs for a while now, including one between her and Candace Diller-Bassett and another between Candace and Giselle Bryant. Okay. And Reality Blurb threw a little shade in there too, saying, I see a common denominator here. Until you do me wrong, I'm good with you, Karen said. I actually feel very hopeful about moving forward. So we'll see. You've got to stay tuned. I know you want to know, don't you? I want to tell you so bad. You know what else she wants to tell us? We may see some of the cast's old faces come back with newer ones. You might see some lifted faces, some injected faces. She laughed. Nothing's wrong with that. I love a good tweak. I'm all for that. But yeah, hopefully you see all of those things. Guys, I want to know who she's talking about, who got the injected faces. And when she says new faces, I'm guessing she's not talking about Potomac newbies, but just maybe a little bit of a Sonia Morgan lift. Maybe a little bit of a lip plump. I don't know. Maybe something to that effect. I want to know what you guys think, especially when Karen Huger is talking about her new show. Did you watch it? Are you here for it? And are you here for the little bit of shade that she's throwing at the Potomac cast? I like when she's like, you know, I'm opening doors. So when I open doors, we all win, because now maybe I'm allowing you to walk through them. Giselle. Guys, go ahead and comment below. Give me your unfiltered opinions. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.